That's a pretty good goosebump sting to start us off.
Spooky.
Pretty spooky.
Very spooky.
Anyway, let's check out the bow. Motion controlled, of course. And then when you hit the A button, you sort of go into this charge up mode. And then the longer you charge, the further it will fire. But what you can also do is you can hold the C button on the back of the nunchuck and then pull it back. And that will charge it up way faster. But I also think that makes the aim a little wavier. But that might just be me.
It could be you.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely prefer to just use the regular slower charge. Right here, I'm going to show off the faster charge. Wha-bam!
Dang, yeah, that's much better.
The range on the bow is like ridiculous in this game.
Yeah. Pretty good.
It's more akin to a sniper rifle than anything else.
Sniper bow.
Yeah.
Headshot. Very nice.
Ranking up these headshots. Nice try, but worst try, my friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dungeon's great, because previously we did the Pirate Stronghold, and that had like the time shift stone that we could take with us.
Yeah.
And then in this dungeon, the big thing is that there is a time shift stone that affects the whole dungeon at once.
Tang. Fell to his death. Oh!
There we go.
Oh yeah, you can pick up your arrows. I forgot about that.
But only if you like miss with them. I don't really know the exact mechanics of getting your arrows back in this game. But yeah, time shift stone that affects the whole dungeon at the same time, and that's kind of what makes this, in my opinion, the best dungeon in the game. Just because it has such a good core mechanic.
Yeah.
And also, it's just, you know, it's interesting because like all the other dungeons in the game are buildings, whatever, and then one of them is just a pirate ship.
A damn pirate ship. It's great.
Yep. The Vocalans are even dressed differently on it. I just wish I had more robots.
Yeah. Should have more robots. Bring it to me, baby. Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know what it is with these, like, things, but you have to stand in a really specific spot in order to grab onto them.
Well, I mean, you want to make sure you grab onto them, right? You don't want to fall off.
Yeah, that is true. Safety first, I guess.
And as we all know, Link is a very safe person.
Yeah. That's why we're up here on the mast right now.
Yeah. Safety first.
Yeah.
Don't try to save him.
No.
Oh, who said that?
It's your boy. He's gonna come help us out.
Oh, he's on the ship. Wait a second. Did he leave the time shift area?
Well, now the boat is now also a time shift area.
Okay, sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, let us come with you first. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't. He just comes on the ship and he's like, "Good job, bye."
I'm the real hero now.
No, it's like he doesn't even go get his crew or anything. He just leaves. But I guess he's a tiny robot. How's he gonna fight anyone? Then maybe he shouldn't have been protecting Nehru's flame.
Possibly not.
So right now we're just supposed to like go inside the ship and like explore further, but if we go all the way back here, there is a pretty well hidden collectible that we can get.
More good deals.
Yep, there's no purpose to this area other than to get this collectible, so it's pretty well hidden in that sense.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's actually... Is it, like, normal for there to be heart pieces inside chests in dungeons in Zelda games?
I think that it's unusual, but I want to say that it isn't... It has happened before.
Yeah.
Usually, though, yeah, they're kind of, like... out on the field and stuff, but I guess since this game doesn't really have a field,
Yeah, not really, I guess.
it would make more sense for them to put heart pieces in dungeons and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think it's... I feel like I've collected a heart piece inside a dungeon before.
Yeah, me too, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you...
Can't remember where, yeah.
I think there might be one, there's probably one in Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, I was thinking of Majora's Mask too. I was like, I'm sure there's one in Majora's Mask somewhere. That game was tricky with their heart pieces.
Yeah. Oh, before we leave the outside, I want to quickly mention that I really like the synthesizer in the background music. It's so missed.
Yeah, very missed.
It's got this 90 FMV game feeling that makes this ship feel old.
Yeah, it's good.
I love it.
Did they pick it for that purpose?
Maybe.
They made it on purpose?
It is definitely like... It has a mystical feeling to it.
Yeah.
Even though it's like the most computery synth you could possibly imagine.
I mean, the song in general kind of evokes the feeling of mystery.
Definitely, yeah. I'm not gonna heed that advice.
Shoot carefully. Look, buddy, it's my bow and arrow, and I'll do what I want.
Limited supply. This is not some kind of hardcore survival game. If I need arrows, I know I can always get them.
Man, Fee's just like straight up solving the puzzle for us here. How
Well, in this
how
case,
silly do you think we are?
in this case, it's like, you know, I remember seeing like, I don't know, remember what it was. It may have been the developer commentary for Portal, where they said one of the most difficult things to do that you have to do as a designer, or one of the most difficult problems to solve as a designer, is how to get a player to look up.
Yeah.
And I guess a good way to do that is just telling them, "Hey, look up, doofus."
Yeah. I mean, that area specifically had a pretty good codifier for looking up, though, because there was like light shining onto the floor.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But that may not have been. I mean, you may have just gone in there and be like, "Oh, that's a nice lighting effect," and like kind of moved on.
It just kind of looks like just something that's kind of there that's to be nice.
Yeah. It's pretty intense, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably safe just to have Fee kind of go, "Hey, you might want to just take a look up, see there."
Especially in this children's video game. Oh.
For children.
Yeah.
What is it market for Zelda? Is it children, or is it kind of...
Ostensibly it's children, but let's be honest.
I think I've always kind of felt Zelda is more intended for early teens rather than straight up kids.
I mean, other than Twilight Princess, I think most Zelda games that have gotten a rating were 7 and up in Europe. So that's like what would that be in America?
E.
Yeah, E for everyone.
E? Yeah.
Or maybe E10 plus, but probably not.
I remember actually. I seem to remember that in the UK, both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask both had a very specific 11 rating.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah. It was really weird.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
It's an ambush.
And I think maybe that's where I get the impression that, oh,
These guys can't get up here.
guys, It's a,
Yeah, they look at each other
they
like
look at each other like, why the fuck aren't we moving?
we don't get paid enough for this bullshit.
Oh no, they're scared.
Oh, they're so scared. You're a robot. You should probably know what that is
What?
outside of Sparky
it's
thing.
fucking electricity, dude. Come on. You're like made of it.
Your arms are made of it.
Yeah.
I think we've got our main objective for this dungeon.
I think we know where we're going now.
Well, here we go again.
What music is this?
This is the Destruction Dance, which was Waluigi's theme song in Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it is a remix of the bonus level music from Wrecking Crew.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's nice.
And that's like a reference to the fact that I think Luigi was purple in that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Dance Dance, what's going on with the sword? Huh!
Just put that away.
Dance Dance, lore goes deep, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the subject of the intended age for Zelda, I think it's like for older kids than like Mario and Kirby.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. It's like it's intended for older.
But I still don't think it's like intended for like high school age kids.
Probably not, but there's a lot of those kids who play Zelda.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of like hairy 30-year-olds that play Zelda.
Yeah.
There's a power generator, but we can't get in there.
Is this the same song?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, as soon as it kicked in, I was like, is that Persona music? I don't know why.
It's kind of funky. You know, Persona, the only video game to ever have funk music in it.
Yeah, absolutely. No other video game has funky music. It's impossible. It's gotta be Persona.
Yep. So yeah, the game gave us this little hint that there's this rescue boat that we can use to get down. Curiously enough, these mechanisms all still work even in the present.
Okay, I'm gonna make myself sound really silly.
All right.
When I got to this part of the game, okay, I saw the boat, the little boat on the side, and was like, stood in it, walked out, stood back in it, walked out, and was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And I just didn't clock on until eventually I noticed that there was a switch and felt really, really silly.
I can kind of imagine, because it's one of those things where they expect you to play, like, to do all the dungeon in a pretty short amount of time. So they introduce you to the switch on the outside really early on, and it's like, okay, you press the switch to make things happen.
Yeah.
But then maybe it takes a while for you to get down here, or you put the game down and it's like 2 separate sessions, and then you might not remember that the blue thing is the switch.
Yeah,
you
I
can
think that's
hit.
actually exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I got to that point, stopped playing, and then, like, started playing again, like, the following evening, and was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, you better get there quick, because it's really far away.
Yeah. It's like, hurry is like, how? It's a really long way away.
We're here, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Unfortunately, both doors are locked.
Oh. Pull off that sick shot, my
I'm
man.
gonna do it.
What the hell's wrong with... What?
It didn't work, Dex. What are we gonna do?
I just love how I like you were like moving the bow and arrow like you were trying to aim at the blades to my pass.
Look, if I hit all the blades out of the way, then it'll be a clear shot.
Yeah, totally. That's how it works.
Yeah, my theory was infallible.
Yeah.
But actually, you run by that fan while it's deactivated early on, and that's supposed to clue you in that, hey,
Nah.
this is what I was stuck on for a really long time the first time I got here.
Yeah. It's a sneaky puzzle.
Mm-hmm. That rupee down here.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna disappear.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Wait, was it just stuck on the wall?
It was.
I thought there was a ledge there.
No, there was just like a very tiny bit of space.
Yeah, so there is. I see it.
You can't stand on there, but I guess it still has like a collision box that lets a rupee rest on there.
Okay. I really like the way they utilize the bow and arrow in this dungeon. It's good.
Yeah. It's just it's a good tool. It's simple, but it's you can use it in so many different ways in puzzles.
Unlike in Ocarina of Time when you get the bow and arrow and it's just like, hey, hit the switch over the door, you fucking idiot.
Hit the eye.
Yeah, it's right there.
Puzzle design in Zelda has improved a lot, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking decimated.
I wonder what they're gonna do with puzzles in Zelda U, because assuming it's like, because it's been presented to us as like this really open world game.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's gonna be a pre-selected order to the dungeons or not. And I hope there is, because for example, Link Between Worlds let you go to the first like 4 dungeons in whatever order you wanted.
Yeah.
And I was not a big fan of the puzzles in that game. I am one of those worst people alive that likes their Zeldas as linear as possible.
I mean, that could have just been a byproduct of, like, you just didn't like those puzzles. Like, maybe if the puzzles were a bit better.
It's really, maybe, but the problem is always, like, you get to a dungeon and every puzzle could only have 2 solutions. You use the dungeon item or you use the wall sticking.
Well, Zelda is not going to have wall sticking.
Link's pretty skinny in that game. I bet he could get places. I like this one.
I would expect the puzzles that will be present in Dungeons in Zelda to be pretty solid, honestly.
I hope so too. I mean, I think the puzzle design was improved a lot in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, purely because they introduced the item wheel, which allowed for way faster item selection. And because of that, you get a lot of puzzles in this game that are just like, use this item and then this one, then this one.
Yeah.
Whereas in the past, I assume they sort of tried to avoid that, because then you'd constantly be pulling out, like, going to the sub-menu, putting new items on your buttons.
Oh man, we've reached the room with all the chests.
There's so many chests in this room.
Spread it off. That's just Link getting really excited, that's why that's happening.
Yeah. He's just opening the chest. He's got like no time to wait for the music to end. Alright, let's
go.
I kind of like that you can get to the prison area just through the engine room.
Yeah.
Which really doesn't make any sense, because it's like, why would the exit be like so obvious and like so open? But
well, I mean, it's pretty dangerous as well, so maybe that's why.
It is dangerous, but the point I was trying to get to is this ship belongs to the Robo dudes. They probably didn't actually need the prison for anything, so it's probably like a makeshift prison made by the pirates.
Probably, yeah. That's probably it.
I don't know if that was intended or not, but I like it regardless.
Yeah. Man, that guy did not have a lot of faith in us. He thought we were just gonna leave, just leave him there.
I don't know. I mean, he has no
Dang.
reason to believe us. He hasn't seen humans in a really long time.
I guess.
Why do you have that?
It's a good question, actually.
I
Why
don't
the
think
hell?
Skipper's gonna be happy to hear about this.
Maybe this robot and Skipper were really good friends,
I hope.
and he trusted him.
I like to think that all the robots were really good friends.
Yeah, definitely. Totally, we can take it on. We got a bow and arrow and a sword and a shield. We got all the stuff we need.
Yep.
Don't worry about us.
It really bugs me, by the way, that there's 3 robots in this cell, and you only ever get to, like, interact with one of them.
Yeah.
Like, the other 2 just disappeared. Dang sneaky robots.
Yeah. Put a little frog jump up the ladder. So good. Oh god. The sped up jump up the ladder is the best.
It's a good animation. This is a huge dick move coming up, by the way.
Okay.
Like, really?
Oh,
Was that-
no.
That was not necessary. Fuck that guy.
You slow me down, man. Get the hell out.
That guy is really quick on the draw, so he will shoot you if you try to just hit that time shift stone.
Alright, okay, so now... Oh,
There is actually a reason as to why that door is blocked off.
okay.
And it's because they want to give you a really a really difficult combat situation.
Oh man, that guy's blocking away. God,
Man.
we just like hit the time stone as well. Now I could do it again.
Yep. But yeah, you hit the time stone, and then you have a very limited amount of time to go hit the Beamos before he shoots you.
Oh. At least it's a one-hit kill with the bow and arrow,
Yeah,
which is good.
that is nice. Don't have to do the //stab anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the reason they that the room is blocked off, is because they really want to make you shoot that Beamos fast. I guess.
I guess so. They really want to make sure that you've earned the right to use the bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. Keep calm.
First time I played this game, I did not realize that you could just shoot the eyes out of a Beamos, and that made this room a huge hassle.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh boy. Hey! That looks important.
That looks a chest similar to other chests that we have seen before that had an important item in them.
Could it possibly be? It is.
Imagine if there was just one chest in the game, like one of those big chests that just had a single green rupee.
We got a squid carving, but under a different light. Looks like a kid carving. Thank you. I'm here all night.
That's a shame. Anyway, it's time for the final trek,
Yeah, let's go.
and also the final track. You have to do so much running back and forth that I actually exhausted the entirety of this song.
Oh my god. Is it a pretty long song as well?
I know it's actually pretty short, it's like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's time for the hardest one of these.
Oh man. Oh, it's up.
I solved it on accident.
That doesn't look good.
I think we're gonna leave, actually.
Oh.
Nehru's flame can wait.
Yeah, I think, fuck this. I did not sign up for this.
Nope.
Oh, you think? You think, Fee? You think? Yeah, no fucking kidding. It's a series of, like, obvious statements with you.
I mean, there's also a chance that whatever is attacking the ship right now is attacking it in a very specific and pre-calculated way that is going to make sure it doesn't capsize.
Possibly. Nice barrel dodge, by the way.
Thank you.
I love Link's little says steady animation, it's good.
Jeez, calm down, Donkey Kong.
He's just really upset that at this point he hasn't had a game in a while.
Oh no!
Oh!
You gotta be careful around these tentacles because they'll grab you up and then they'll like drag you into the hole they came from. And also when you cut them off, they make this disgusting jiggling animation. Or they do this disgusting jiggling animation,
Yeah.
excuse me.
What is it now? Christ, we're trying to escape here.
Well, Fee actually very specifically tells you if you get out there you won't be escaping, you'll be fighting the boss actually.
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of important to she gives you like a warning that this is your last chance to get stuff done. But there's no like save point here or anything, or even a chair to sit down and to heal back up. All that build up, but it just didn't manage to impress in the end.
This is still a good boss fight.
This is actually a super good boss fight. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate that it looks so dopey.
It's a bit goofy, yes.
Right there, you can see that if you try to do a vertical slash against these things, it won't cut the tentacle
Yeah.
in half.
Gotta be horizontal. Or at least diagonal.
You gotta cut against their length and not
Yeah.
along it.
Also, this boss fight is guaranteed to make your arm very tired.
A little bit, yeah.
Because you do so much holding the Wiimote up.
And you also do a lot of slashing, and it's not just limited to this either.
Yeah.
But it's actually, it's good that you mentioned that, because there's an important note. If anyone out there ever decides, hey, Skyward Sword looks good, I kind of want to play it. You know, I've mentioned before, if you swing the sword, don't free swing. So don't hold the Wiimote to the left first if you're gonna swing right. Just straight up swing right. Otherwise, you're gonna get wrong swings. That was tip number 1. Tip number 2: if you're gonna use an item that you need to aim, like the beetle, the slingshot, or the bow, first point the Wiimote to the screen and then press the item button. Otherwise, your aim is gonna be out of whack.
Whoa!
You know, this bosses in this game really come in two varieties.
Yeah.
Is the ones that are like that really make you that really make the most of like the special sword controls, and then there's the ones that have silly eye weak points.
And this one's kind of a combination of the two.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's weird that you have Girium and Galactos
Yeah.
who are very like mechanically deep and interesting.
Yeah.
And then all the other bosses are like a little more like, you know, classic simple 3 phases, you know, sort of somewhat puzzly bosses.
Well, you gotta stick to you gotta stick to your guns, you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not good to have a balance of both.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting that the divide is so sharp.
I think we should go up there, maybe.
I think so too. I mean, this may be a very like standard hit the eye with the dungeon weapon boss, but it's not a 3-phase boss. Breaking the Zelda conventions.
I remember always being very surprised that, like, the, I guess, hair doesn't, like, grow back.
Yeah.
Oh!
During this point, you just gotta swing the Wiimote like mad, man.
Yeah.
You can't let up.
I'd forgotten about that part.
It's pretty, even though it's like really silly and not, it's super easy. Like just swing the Wiimote like you're nuts, and that's all you need to do. But it's still like kind of cool in a way.
Yeah. But it makes you feel like you're really involved.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the cool part. Cool thing about this Zelda game is like you feel like you're actually doing stuff.
It's like Link's gotta get pretty exhausted doing this, and you gotta get exhausted too, my friend.
Yeah. You can do it, Jordan. You do it. Oh, I guess the hair does grow back.
Yeah. I'm not really sure when exactly it does that.
Hello.
Well. I kind of like that. You see the symbol earlier on when you're on the ship, and then now this thing comes out of it.
Maria was a season in one.